decide to turn on my spirit talker here. Maybe I'll do this more often. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to turn on the spirit talker. I'm going to turn on my
accident.
They say so. Accident. I've gotten accident. Charlotte, investigate. Explain that device. Hammer. Harriet, Andrea, predict suffering. You are generous. I got those on my spirit talker. Tonight is just, it's just a weird night, and so no spirit so far. Is there anybody out there? Just trying to get the channel going. It's been a rough go. It's hard to find places to go and ghost hunt and that. And so this will be the next thing. This will maybe, I don't know how often I'll do this, but because I have to be able to sleep. But I'm just wide awake tonight. I have heard a couple nights where there have been sounds and stuff, but just weird that there's nobody here. Is there anybody here? Is there anybody here? Yeah, just, it's totally, and I'm getting things on the spirit talker. Is there anybody here that can blame? It's
blame.
There. Okay. So who is to blame if that's the case? That's on my spirit talker. Well, talker. But still, the places that we've been, there's at least something, but there's just, really solid green there. If there's anybody...
Explain this equipment.
Now, that's second time for, that it says, explain this equipment. Well, so, for spirits out there, if you're out there, if you can just channel some of your energy into this little machine here, this equipment or device, you can talk through it. It'll tell me words. And apparently, so you are celebrated. You are celebrated. Oops, hold on, guys. It came out of its little holder. There we go. You are celebrated. Oh, it's not going to, it's already done the fixing that. So, what do you need to know about the equipment? I'll be happy to explain. And still, as solid can be. Is there anybody out there? Anybody out there? So if you want to talk through the equipment here, this is an iPad. It's something that'll help you talk to me if you use my energy or energy from my phone or even the battery on this. But if you could just touch this would be great. This would be a good time to ask if my grandmother is out there. She passed away in the room that I'm sleeping in right now. Or if she could talk through the spirit talker and give me her name, maybe. That would be a good thing. Feels very empty here tonight. Very kind of... They killed her. Oh, that's probably, sorry, you guys, it's probably backwards for you. So they killed her. Who did they kill? Wow, that was weird. Like I said, I got you are celebrated. Explain this equipment. Blame accident. Charlotte. Investigate. Explain that device. Hammer. Harriet. Andrea. Predict suffering. You are generous. You are generous is what came up first. But I kind of already knew that. Yeah, so still, I keep wanting to show it to you guys, but I forget that if I show it to you, it's going to be backwards, correct? Yeah, I want it to be backwards for you guys. But I always thought that this, I mentioned in one of my other...
Yasmin.
Yasmin. Interesting. Who is Yasmin? But I always thought that there would be... I guess I thought that the family of mine that's passed away would be still here. I don't know if, I guess spirits depend on whether or not they want to be somewhere. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but this is fascinating for me. So another explanation, if there's any spirits out there, that if the person out there still needs to know about the equipment, this is a paranormal research device. So research means you can talk to me. If you could say something into the spirit talker, that would be fantastic. Or touch this little machine here. Oh,
Don't provoke us.
Don't provoke us. I don't mean to provoke you. Do you consider yourself to be a good or bad spirit? That's an interesting thing for them to say. And this is the first time well, not the first time I've seen this, but at least it gets up to the little green or yellow. So if you can touch this little machine here, or talk into the spirit talker. I was up at 3. It's after 3 now, but I've heard that that's the time when both worlds are kind of intermingled and mixed. Excuse me. But anyway, like I said, my grandmother passed in this room. And my dad passed in the house, and my aunt did as well. And I did one for my pilot. Well, I've definitely never been a pilot. I've worked in the airline industry. I don't know, what does pilot mean? So anyway, I'll try not to make this too super long for you guys. But are there any spirits out there? Keep talking through the spirit talker. Or this machine here. I mean, like, not a thing on there. Just very interesting. So, are there any spirits here? If you could talk through the spirit talker.
I'll prove I'm here.
Okay, if you can prove that you're here with this, if you just touch this, or say your name, or give me some sort of word that proves that you're here, or a sound. Do a little knock or tap. like that. Or, like I said, just run your hand through this here. This will be late night ghost hunt at home. That's what we'll call it. That's kind of fun, kind of cool. And of course, if anybody out there has any ideas for, I really want to try and build this channel, and it's not really going well. That has me. I think other things have me down and wondering what to do next in life. I'm an older dude, so I got that part against me, kind of more or less. But any help would be great. So if there are spirits out there, touch my little K2 or talk more through the spirit talker. Don't mean any harm, just interested in talking. Thompson. So is that your last name, first name or last name? Thompson. Gotta get comfortable here. So if there's spirits out there, just touch my little K2 or tap. There goes the air conditioning. It's right outside my window. So that's many times has scared me in the middle of the night because you can hear it come on. But I am here. It says there. Where is there for you? Where are you? You must be here. So there, if you could just touch this little meter here, this little K2. I'm kind of surprised I got anything out of the spirit talker, because this was just totally unplanned. Like I said, I just couldn't sleep, so I figured I waited until 3 and started kind of calling out a little bit, but so if you're out there, I've got the K2 and I've got a spirit talker here. If you could interact with either of them, they're both equipment to, like I said, paranormal research, but I'm really just looking to talk to spirits. It's what I've always wanted to do. It's what I've always wanted to be able to do. So if you're out there, say something through the spirit talker, prove that you're here. You said, I'll prove I'm here. So now would be a good time to do that. Got the K2, got it here. Pool. We never had a pool here. But what is that? What does pool mean? Did you drown? Is that what it is? There is a pool next door. I don't know if anybody's drowned there.
1920s.
1920s. So is that where you're from? 1920s. It's interesting. Was that your era? Is that your era? Can you tell me more about the 1920s and your experience in the 20s, if that's your era? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just looking over at the spirit talker. Kind of quiet, like, so usually I can feel, I can kind of sense something. Useless. Okay, so what? All right, thank you so much for giving me a little. Wow, so is there definitely somebody here then? I hope that you don't mean that the equipment is useless. I do believe in it. Wow, that was quick. Can you do that again? Do that, or tap something like that, or talk through the spirit talker, or do my K2 meter again. That was really cool. That was really cool. That was promising. I do want to take this time to say thank you for my 95 subscribers. I hope I can get more. I'd like to get more subscribers. So, like I say, if you enjoy this, subscribe and like. If you don't enjoy this, subscribe and like anyway. So, wow, that last word was useless. That was unusual. And this, when useless came up, this went off too.
Charlie.
Charlie, so is that who you are? If that's who's here, can you tap on something? 3 taps. Talk more through the Spirit Talker, or just touch this K2 meter here. Isn't that funny? Now, did that happen? That kind of happened when I was talking about sensing something. So is it the Spirit's way of saying, well, maybe you don't sense everybody? Although I have discovered that I believe that you need to be fully open. And there's so much going on in my life right now that I don't know if I'm open enough to attract the spirits. That's my main concern. I may be able to sense them around me, but I don't know if Oh.
My name is Victoria.
So your name is Victoria. So Victoria, are you from the 20s? If you are here still, I'd like to think that the spirits won't just drop by, say a word, and leave. Tap something like this. Or just wave your hand through this K2 or talk more into the Spirit Talker, Victoria. It's a very beautiful name, Victoria. If you're here or if you have anybody with you, wave your hand through my K2 meter here. But this has always been something that fascinated me, and like I said, I've always felt like I could sense things, but I don't think my mind, heart, and soul are open enough to actually hear voices without the help of equipment. But I do believe I kind of have that ability. I don't want to say I'm a psychic or a medium, but because I've never experienced that yet. But I'm definitely ultra sensitive to things. Like, for example, I can walk into a room and know within seconds whether or not I want to stay in the room. I think that's kind of an intuition thing. But being able to sense people and, that type of thing. So, Regina. So I've got Regina, Victoria, Charlie, Thompson, and Yasmin. So if you could tap anything, or touch the K2 again. If you're the one that touched the K2 before, can you do that again? Lisa. So, Lisa, are you here? Lisa, Regina, Victoria, Charlie, Thompson, or Yasmin, are you here at all? You still here? Just touch my K2 or tap on something. So for people watching, this isn't my regular ghost hunt. Like I said, I was up and I wanted to wait until 3 o'clock to see if I could get any activity, because I did have my grandmother pass here in this room. Although the bed is no longer here, there's nothing in here that would kind of bring her back, would have her come. I'd certainly like to think that she would come back just to check things out, see how things were going. But wow, that was very cool. A few minutes ago, this went off. So if anyone out there, if you could tap something or touch my K2 meter here, or talk into the spirit talker. It's been slow with the spirit talker, but I'm getting stuff. But it's kind of not, it's not jiving together. It's not meaning much. I get a lot of names on this, I've noticed. Every time I've used it, even out in the field. Ooh, it sounds very professional. Keep walking. Okay, keep walking. I'm not walking right now. Does that mean you're gonna keep walking? Feel free to tap something like that. Just, or touch my K2 meter here, just to show that you're here, or talk through the spirit talker. Can you hear birds outside? Are you making the birds sing outside? Because it's not daytime here, so I don't usually hear, we get a lot of birds that sing during the day, but I don't hear them at night usually, which is interesting. Are you making the birds sing? You're welcome in this room. If you're waiting outside this room, you're welcome into this room. Tap 3 times. If you're here, or touch my K2. That sounds dirty. Or talk through the spirit talker. You are welcome in here. You're not allowed to do anything to me or harm me in any way. I certainly don't mean harm to you or anybody here. I would love to talk to somebody. Here, talk to a spirit. I prefer to talk to a family member, but... And I don't know if this is probably not something people are going to just watch me talk and wait for this, but... Interesting. Injury. So what does injury mean? Were you injured? Couldn't have been injured here. Like I was saying earlier, there is a history here of people passing away. Not a history, it's only been 3 people. But I do think that's kind of a privilege. I know that my aunt wanted to be here for the end. I think that's something that's really amazing. Lungs. Okay, so, now I am a smoker. Are you talking about my lungs? Is there something bad? I hope not. If you're here, tap 3 times or touch the K2. Or if it's my lungs, I've kind of been up because just not feeling really good, not physically, just emotional. And that's kind of why I woke up. I wanted to talk to spirits and maybe get some answers or direction, or maybe even from the universe or God. That's, I was raised Catholic. I'm not a practicing Catholic, but I believe someone's up there. So I was talking to whoever's up there, or any spirits that will listen or share their lives with me, or maybe you're a spirit out there that needs help with something. I'd be happy to help, more than happy to help. So if you could, I'll do it one more time. Just try to tap or touch the K2 meter here, or talk through the spirit talker. So that was interesting. Lungs. Like I said, I'm a smoker, so whatever you spirits want to tell me or talk about, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. So hopefully we'll find some other places to go for you guys. What do you know? Do you know me? Do you remember me? What do you mean by I know? A tap, touching the K2. All you have to do is put your hand through it or touch it. Just the K2. You're not allowed to touch me without my permission, or talk into the spirit talker like some spirits have, obviously. So I don't think I finished my thought before. Thank you again for 95 subscribers. I'm hoping to hit 100 by, we'll say, June, the end of June, I hope. This is something new for me, and of course, it's more difficult. So, am I too old for spirits to talk to me? I've been having an age thing. I turned 57 this year, and while I look it, I certainly don't feel it. But if there's anybody out there, any spirits out there, can you tell me something about myself through the spirit talker? Or if you want to just let me know you're here. 3 taps on anything, or touch the K2, or if you're not feeling okay or welcomed in, you certainly are.
Good morrow.
Good morrow. Well, it is morning, so thank you for that. Thank you. Good morrow to you too. So we'll give it a couple more minutes to see if anything else. So if you could say something, we'll try one more time. 3 taps, or touch the K2 meter here, or talk through my spirit talker. If there's any spirits out there willing to talk, I'm willing to listen. I feel pressure to talk, to fill the time. No dead air, no dead air. So is there any spirits out there who passed away in this house, or even in this neighborhood? If you could tap 3 times on something, or any kind of sound, touch the K2 meter, that'll go up. If the longer you touch it and the more energy you send it, it'll go up to red. I'd like it to go up to red.
Don't rush off.
Okay, so don't rush off. I was actually ready to kind of close out this little session. So do you want me to stick around? Do you want me to continue to wait for you? I am getting kind of tired. So if you could tap three times on something, touch the K2 meter, or talk through the spirit talker. Would you mind if I finished right now, went to sleep? Any spirits out there, let me know. If you want to talk, I'll need you to give me something to talk about with you on the spirit talker.
Renewal.
Renewal. So what does renewal mean? I wonder if that's a reincarnation reference. Are you going to get renewed? Are you looking forward to a new life, new physical life? If you are looking for a new physical life, or getting ready for a new physical life, or coming back, tap 3 times on anything, like that. Touch the K2 meter, or talk through the spirit talker. What is it like on the other side? Tell us about that. Or if you are coming back, let us know that you are coming back as someone. You're going to be reincarnated. If that's the case, can you say reincarnation? Or I'm coming back, or anything that would allude to that? So anyway, eventually we'll have more walk around abandoned places and things like that. It's very hard here in Tucson, Arizona, to find places, where you're not going to get in trouble for trespassing. But I'm doing my best, guys. Sometimes it feels like My best isn't good enough. That's a song. I don't remember it, but so any spirits out there, I'm kind of ready to go to bed and try and sleep. So can I say good night? Can I get a good night from you?
Courage.
Courage. Is courage what it takes to be in that life there, or on the other side, or courage to come back? So anyway, folks, it's been almost half an hour. Well, we'll see if we can wait until 30 minutes. And like I said, I know this is maybe boring to some, but only got this once tonight. So if there's any spirits out there, please feel free to come in my room if you're not already here, or tap 3 times. Tap on something, or move something, touch my K2 meter, or talk through the spirit talker. So again, since we're getting into 30 minutes here, again, thank you to all my subscribers. Please. Great. Okay, so I guess so does that mean it's okay that I'm gonna go to bed? So anyway, please like and subscribe and like this video. Please comment and let me know things that you'd like to see, or how I can make times like this better. I think if I have nights when I can't sleep and I'm up at 3, I'll get on and talk and kind of ghost it and see if we can, one of these times I'll get some responses, hopefully on here. So anyway, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for those that made it this far watching. I know it's not great, but it's something.
Obviously.
Oh, it says obviously, so I guess it's okay. Like, kind of like, obviously it's okay, you go to sleep. So thank you, you guys.